Welcome to Q&A Friday. I'm your host, Stan the Annuity Man, America's annuity agent licensed in all 50 states, with my good friend here, Chester the Grinch, wearing cool sunglasses because it's a cool question. The question is, should I buy a QLAC for the tax savings? The answer is no. Let's talk about QLACs real quick. They're put on the plan in 2014 by our friends at the IRS and the Treasury Department. They developed it for use inside of IRAs. So people say, never use an annuity, IRA, never use IRA assets to buy an annuity. That's crazy talk, okay? Because qualified longevity annuity contracts can only be used with IRA type assets. So enough of that nonsense, right? But QLACs are pension products. They're future pension products that you can defer as far out as age 85. At the time of this taping, please check the date. The current amount that you can put in a QLAC per person is $200,000. Now, the cool part about that, in addition to the lifetime income stream, is really one of the best things, in my opinion, is that you can add your spouse as a lifetime income participant on the QLAC, even though we're using your IRA money. Vice versa. If you have a spouse and they do a QLAC, they can add you as a joint lifetime income participant. And that's really a good thing. And I think the primary reason for you to consider it. The secondary reason would be lifetime income in the future if you just want to run it on yourself or if you do not have a spouse. But the third reason to use it and to implement it and or to buy it is for the tax savings. Now, here are the tax savings, potential tax savings. The $200,000 used with the QLAC is not part of the RMD calculations. Let me give you an example. Let's just say you have a $500,000 IRA. And you want to buy a $200,000 QLAC, which you can at the time of this taping. There's no more formulas like there were in the past. There's really a bunch of crazy formulas. I'm glad they got rid of that. Kudos and shout out to my friend Michael Finca, who's a big QLAC proponent and a really smart guy in the room, and convinced and nudged and cajoled and talked to the people on the Hill to get this done. But under that scenario, $500,000 IRA, you have a $200,000 QLAC. The $200,000 is not used as part of your RMD calculations. But don't buy QLACs because of the tax savings. Buy QLACs because you want future income. Buy QLACs to maybe combat future inflation with income starting at a later date. Buy QLACs to attach your spouse, if you have one, for joint lifetime income stream participation. But your sole reason should not be tax savings. I always say, do not live your life around the tax code, please. Just live your life, play by the rules, obviously. And if you want a QLAC and you want it for a pension or you want it for joint lifetime income, then you're going to also benefit from some potential tax savings because you're not using that as part of your RMD calculations. So that's the answer to your question. It took a while. Chester hung in there with me, and I'm glad you did too. And my name is Stan the Annuity Man, and I will see you next week.